How I got hold of that recording is as a result of Bobrisky blackmailing somebody he owes money.
The short video you just watched right now was about a very dark man giving analysis of what actually transpired between him and Bob Risky. Very dark man, Bob Risky, and the chairman of EFCC were invited to the House of Rep, of which it was only very dark man that showed up. Before we dive into the footage of today, I would like to greet my fellow viewers. Hi guys, you're welcome to Abigema Controller YouTube channel. If you're a returning subscriber, you're most welcome. And if you're watching me for the first time, please do me well by subscribing to my channel. It's free of charge. Give my videos a thumbs up, that is like my videos, so that YouTube will refer to the right viewers. Share my videos. You all are most welcome. Thank you. Let's dive into the footage of today as they hot. Very dark man went to the House of Rep in a grand style. He went there with his medicine man. Very dark man, the chairman of EFCC, and Bobrisky were invited to the House of Rep for them to sit and talk about the alleged voice recording that has been on social media that Bobrisky never went to the prison. He was given an rented apartment chilling, and also he paid the sum, a whopping sum of 50 million to the EFCC chairman to help, allegedly to help, remove the money laundering charges that was allegedly placed on him. So as a result of this, the voice recording that has been circulating on social media, the House of Rep took it upon themselves to invite these people, these personalities, for them, to iron issues out. And it was only very dark man that turned up. The rest two, Bobrisky and what is it called, the chairman of ESCC, were nowhere to be found. Although the lawyer of Bobrisky came representing him, saying that Bobrisky fell ill. That was why he was unable to come to the House of Rep. While it was only Martis Ose, that is aka Very Dark Man, that went to the House of Rep. And when he went there in a grand style. He went with his medicine man. I don't know if it's for protection or otherwise, allegedly. So when he went there, they all went into the chamber and they sat down. He was called upon, and when he came out, he said he was not going to say anything because Bobrisky was invited and he didn't show up. The chairman of EFCC was also invited and he did not show up, so he doesn't have anything to say for now. That it was only the his lawyer that will respond to whatever question that he was being asked. But as time went on, he now spoke, to clarify the air, to make everybody know what actually transpired between him and Bob Risky, and how, where he got the leaked voice record from. So I would like to play the video where Very Dark Man was in the House of Rep giving analysis of his own part of the story. Let's get into it.
How I got hold of that recording is as a result of Bobrisky blackmailing somebody he owes money. So according to the story and according to the evidence, that's a proof of chat that was sent to me. The person borrowed Bobrisky 4 million naira when Bobrisky was in the EFCC detention, or rather, in the private apartment lodge. The person gave him the money on the, on the 19th, 6, 2024. The person gave him the money, 4 million naira. It was transferred to this account number, 0496411279. Abiola Okuneye, and as you know, Bobrisky's name is Okuneye, so apparently, Kuda Bank. So apparently, it's his brother's account. So when it was time to get the money back, according to the story the guy told me and the evidence I saw, he told Bobrisky he wanted that money to complete his building in Lagos. So that was why I borrowed him the money. It was now time to pay. From the receipt I have here, he sent him a message. Bobrisky refused to respond. Sent him another one after like a few days. Bobrisky also refused to respond. When Bobrisky eventually responded, Bobrisky said, I'm going to give you the money in, I think, September. So September 1st, the guy reached out to Bobrisky again. Bobrisky refused. And the next thing that followed it was blackmail.
Bobrisky didn't know that this guy recorded everything. But because Bobrisky, obviously, I have the platform, yeah? He understands how I roll. So he quickly paid, but I said, no, it has to go there.
So we all have heard from Very Dark Man. It's just all over and over and over again of what actually transpired between him and Bob Risky. So he narrated his own part of the story. He said everything, like, his fans were so happy for him that he actually turned up, honored the invitation of the House of Rep when he was called upon, and he came. He went there, of which initially he was refusing to speak, but much later he now addressed, the chamber, telling them everything that transpired between him and Bob Risky. So what Very Dark Man is intimating allegedly was that the voice recording, he got it from the person that Bob Risky was owing. That was the person that recorded their conversation, and as a result of the money he gave Bob Risky in case of future refusal to pay, he will use that against Bob Risky, of which he did allegedly. Like, we don't even know who to blame. Is it Bob Risky or the man that Bob Risky was owing? In the whole scenario, I think Bob Risky should be blamed in this aspect, because if he had paid the 4 million naira, I think all this issue would have come up on social media. But notwithstanding, we never can tell, because we never can tell. Anything can happen. Yes, but people are using that against him, that if he had paid the 4 million naira that he was owing his friend, all this wouldn't have transpired. Let's quickly dive into the comment sections to see fans' reaction when Very Dark Man stepped into the House of Rep. Let's get into it. The first comment says, VDM will always give its haters something to talk about, and the time starts now. Abi. Next comment, if you hate this guy, you are part of the problem. Abio. Next comment, I dislike the fact that most of you saw that Bob Risky wanted to blackmail his friend. He was owing the guy and refused to pay him until VDM called him out. And some of you guys pretended that you didn't see that. Like, I said this earlier on, that so many people were blaming, Bob Risky, that if he had paid the 4 million naira to his friend, all this wouldn't have happened. But regardless, anything can happen. Since, to my own opinion, since that recording is with the friend, and anything can happen, anything can just happen. That is just it. Pay the 4 million, not paying the 4 million, I think, to me, they will still have released the voice recording allegedly through any source or any means. Next comment, that is why most of you disliked VDM. Oh, he talks too much. Yes, he talks too much, and he has helped a lot of people, unlike the celebrities you all worship. VDM has also done very great jobs, like helping people to retrieve their money, most especially from these so-called celebrities. Like, I can't even imagine Bob Risky. He has the money, like he has more than that to have paid his friend, but he refused. And so many celebrities are like that. All these big influencers, when you pay them for them to do a job for you, they will not do the job, and they will not give you your money allegedly, and there's nothing you can do if not for Very Dark Man that is standing in the gap of helping those people retrieve their money. Fast forward to the Controller General of the prison. He too was interviewed, was asked so many questions: why Bob Risky was not kept in the main cell, where was he kept, and all that. And also, they also asked him a question that, was he in, or is he in a suspension? Because it has been all on all social media platforms that the Controller General of prison has been suspended. But he said no, he was not. He wasn't suspended. That was social media suspension. That maybe he was a friend that it was an audio suspension, but in real life he was not suspended allegedly. So I would like to play the short video for you guys to watch. Let's get into it.
We are going to do justice. I want to ask you something, sir. Are you under suspension? No letter was given to me to that effect. Are you under suspension? Yes. There was a press release by the National Day and News that I and my colleague in Maximum and some others have been suspended. Were you given reasons for your suspension? No reason was given. No reason. So we just have you a letter and tell you to go. They didn't have a letter. Are you on suspension? You said yes. In social media suspension, if I have data, hello sir, sorry. It's not in the order. I'm a law.
So what the Controller General of Prison was saying allegedly was that the suspension that was given to him was an audio suspension. Like, to my own understanding, that is what he means, because he was not served any later. He was just being suspended and everybody was just talking about. So I don't understand the nature of his suspension. Like, you can see it when he said it, the whole the house, burst into laughter, and everybody was just like, what is really going on? This is the country where we find ourselves. Like, this is just so sad, so sad. Here we don't want to prolong the video. What are your take? What are your contribution? Drop your 2 cents in the comment section, and I promise I will gladly respond to each and every one of you. Most importantly, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, turn on your notification bell so that each time we make a post, you'll be the first to be notified. Give my videos also a thumbs up so that YouTube will refer to the right viewers. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye for now.